This morning, I'm going to share a story with you. Actually, I'm going to share a couple stories with you. And I want you to think about what direction you're running in, like which direction you're chasing. And this comes across a conversation that I had last night with a woman who is, we had a event last night sharing the products and the company that I work with, what we do, how it's affected us, how it's changed our lives. And there was this woman there that I have talked to on the phone. She's been to events with us before. And I'm like, girl, like, why haven't you jumped in yet? Like, why haven't you joined us? You've seen what it has done for your friend. You've heard all the stories. Like, why aren't you jumping in? And she's like, well, like, I'm just afraid of falling on my face. Just afraid of falling on my face. And like, hands in the air, toss me a little hand in the air here in the comments. If you've ever felt that fear of failure, this is like totally normal, right? This is totally normal. However, the truth is, we're all going to fall on our face at some point. Like those of you who are moms, we got babies, right? How do they learn to walk? By falling on their faces. They literally can't learn to walk, can't advance to that next step, can't gain that independence, can't succeed in their growth game unless they're falling on their face, right? How do you ride a bike? If you've ever learned to ride a bike, or if you've ever helped a child learn to ride a bike, you know that at some point the expectation is you're going to fall on your face. And my friend, in business, in life, in motherhood, in marriage, I have fallen on my face again and again and again. And it is the only way to get to where we want to go, to up the growth game, to level up your life. And so this brings me to this idea of like, what are you chasing? Which direction are you chasing? Are you running away from fear? Are you running away from what could be growth? Are you running to comfort? Or are you chasing progress? Are you chasing growth? Are you chasing a new version of yourself? And I was thinking about this, like maybe it was only a year ago when I started to be really keyed into like when I'm making decisions based on fear. So I had this woman that was on my team with heatherquisel.com. She was an amazing a freelancer. She did incredible work for me and helping me getting my message and my ideas out into the world, into all of you. She was incredible. But we didn't work well together. And I had known for a long time, like it was difficult to work for her, or I should say it was difficult to work with her. And I know that it was difficult for her to work with me. So there was this tension. It just wasn't well. And I knew that like time was ticking and either she was going to leave me high and dry or I was going to have to put another freelancer in place that created an easier work situation. But I was afraid. Number one, I was afraid that I would never find somebody who could do work at the caliber she did. I was afraid of change. I was afraid of hiring somebody who then didn't end up working out and I would have to go back and go through the process of hiring again. And I had this moment of realization in which I was like, I am literally making a decision based on fear. I'm staying in a relationship, in a situation as a business owner, as a mentor and a coach to women, teaching them not to make decisions based on fear. And I'm literally staying safe, playing small because of fear, because I'm afraid of what if I can't achieve this in the future? And the minute I had that realization, I made a move. I found a new freelancer. I had the conversation and boom. And guess what? I've had to try on a few other freelancers in this particular line of work. It hasn't been easy. Like I said, this woman was very good at what she does. But at the same time, there's freedom that comes in making choices because of where you want to go, not what's safe and comfortable. Okay. So my challenge to you is whether you're in a job that you don't love or you're in a relationship that just feels tight, that feels tense, whether you are looking to do something exciting, something like that's like pulling you with this desire, but yet you're staying right where you are because you're afraid of change. Maybe you're afraid of success. Maybe you're afraid of falling on your face like this woman I was talking to last night. Either way, I know this for sure, that your growth, your ability to level up your game in business, in life, your ability to fulfill happiness comes from chasing progress. Because I read this, and it wasn't that long ago, and it's always stuck with me, is that people think happiness has to do with achievement. People think happiness is connected to an outcome, an achievement, an accomplishment, a goal. That's not it at all. Actually, if any of you have hit a goal and that you thought would make you happy and still you're not happy, you know what I'm talking about. But happiness actually is connected to progress. You see, humans need to constantly feel progress. So whether you attain the goal, attain the objection, achieve the thing or not is kind of irrelevant to your level of happiness. But when we feel like we're actually taking steps, moving forward, chasing that thing and making progress, that's going to create the happiness in your life. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're frustrated, most likely it's because you're not moving forward, you're not making progress. And most likely it's because you're wrapped around in fear. You're running away from fear rather than chasing progress. So my friends, I hope that serves you today. Go to heatherquisel.tv. Have you guys gone there yet? Have you gone to this place, heatherquisel.tv? Number one, I'm going to give you a free training that chances are you've never seen or heard before. And number two, you're going to land on my email list, which that's a pretty dang good thing if you're asking me, because the only thing that I dump in your inbox is inspiration, motivation, and gold. So each and every Saturday, you're going to get something special from me. In other words, you're going to get this and all of the other trainings and insights and gold that I have given you this week. I make it easy on you, friend. So heatherquisel.tv. And I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Mwah!